guy fold. Looks good. I actually got this air mattress when I first moved out on my own. It was the first time I moved out. I didn't have roommates. It was just me alone. I moved down to North Miami Beach. Actually, it was North Beach. I lived on like 73rd, 74th and Collins, like right on the beach. It was really cool. It was a ghetto spot, but it was really cool. But I couldn't get a bed, so I got an air mattress. But it was a good investment because I still have it. We still use it. And it's actually really comfortable. Hold on. Let me finish cleaning this up. So as you can see, we have no couch. This is what happened. So in the last couple weeks, my wife and I, we've been on this whole like apartment revamp. Just have an apartment that's more suitable for a baby. So we've been like changing the furniture, getting new things, getting rid of things. My wife is a professional organizer, so we're really good at getting rid of things. I'm kind of like a minimalist, so I don't even like having a whole lot of things. I like traveling light. One of the things that we wanted to do was to get a new couch. Now, the first couch that we got, you've seen me, I've sat on it before, we got it when we first moved in. And although it's like a cheap couch, it was kind of a big deal because when you first get married, you make these decisions, like these purchasing decisions. And like for us, one of the things was not only like the apartment, of course, it was like, we got like a table, we got furniture, we got a bed. But one of the things that like we actually like got together was this cheap couch that we had. And that was a big deal for us because we find joy in those like little things as a married couple. Like if nobody even watches this vlog, it's perfectly fine with us because like we can look back and look at these things and have memories for ourselves. And just to see this couch that we used to have, that's just a cool memory. However, we don't have it anymore. And this is what happened. So she put the couch up for sale and then somebody came, they wanted to buy it. So the person that came to pick up our couch that was here, they came in like, what are those things that hold horses? The horse trailer, is that even a word? And that's how they transported the couch. It was really funny. And then right after that, we were ready to go pick up the new couch. So Heidi and JC, good friends, they're always down not only for adventure, but to help us out whatever we need and vice versa. It's always good to have friends like that. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, JC. So we all went together. We went to Home Depot to get like a rental truck, van, whatever the thing was. But you know, they only let you have it for like an hour and a half, and then after that it's like a bunch of other money. Plus they closed at 8 p.m. so we couldn't have it that long. Anyways, so we drive down to like Hollandale Beach, which is like right before you get into Miami area. So when we get there, she texts the lady that's selling the couch, and the lady, she's not there. She's like somewhere at work, somewhere in West Palm Beach, which is like 45 to an hour, almost an hour and a half away from where we are. So then she says that she's gonna call her boyfriend to come open the apartment to let us in. Calls the boyfriend, boyfriend's not available, he's working also. That didn't work out. So then she has to call her cousin. Her cousin has to go all the way somewhere else to pick up a key, get the key, and then come all the way to the apartment to let us in. She gave us the number of that cousin. We take the number, we text the person, hey, where are you? They only speak Spanish. Luckily, we had JC and Heidi there. They told us they were gonna be here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes go by, they're still not there. 15 minutes go by, still not there. We give them a call, and they say, oh, I'm 10 minutes away. They said that 10 minutes ago. Another 10 minutes go by, and they're still not there. So overall, we waited about 45 minutes. And around like 40 minutes, we even like texted her, and we were like, hey, this is taking too long. We gotta return the truck. And it wasn't like trying to be mean or anything. Like, we just couldn't afford to keep the truck any longer. It was a mess. And then right before we got into the apartment, this woman, she texts Borchin, and she's like, hey, you can clean and change the covers of the couch. And right then, I knew something was up. Oh. Finally, the cousin shows up. The cousin lets us in. We get inside there, and the couch doesn't even look like the picture they showed. Actually, the apartment that the picture, so bad. The apartment that the picture looked like it was in didn't even look like that. So I'm assuming that the picture was from when they got it from the apartment previous. And what's crazy is that, like, okay, we wanted an L-shaped couch. Before that, we had an L-shaped couch. It was just a lowercase L. When we get in, not only was it not put together the way that it looked in the picture, but like, we walk in and there's one part of the couch, like a two-seater, and then the L part, the one that makes the L shape, is like on the other side of the room. Like, in my brain, I'm not trying to complain too much, but like in my brain, I'm just venting. Like, why wouldn't you have the couch set up the way that it is in the picture? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And not only does it not like put that way, but it has like stains, like there was like red stains on it. It was just like disappointment. It was like a fail day. I mean, like, we took the time out to get the place. JC and Heidi came up, and Heidi lives in Coral Gables, which is like in Egypt. JC lives in North Miami Beach or North Beach. He lives that way. Then to rent the truck, which was whatever, that's money plus extra money because we had to hold it for a lot longer. And then we got rid of the couch that we had, thinking we were gonna get a new couch, and it just didn't work out. In other people's defense, I'm pretty sure that we should have done better research. We should have looked more in depth at the pictures. We should have did more research on who the person was. And the thing about, like, whenever we use like this Let Go app or OfferUp, whenever we use them, 9 times out of 10 it works out perfectly fine. It was just like this 1/10 of a time it just did not work out, and it was bad. However, luckily we figured something out, but I'll tell you that another day. So that's the story of the couch. We do not have a couch until further notice. And the reason that I'm telling all of this verbally is because for some reason I picked that day to be a non-vlogging day. I always try to pick one day out of the week where I don't bring the camera. I'm not vlogging. I'm just focused on being there in the moment. And this was like a perfect time to vlog, and I didn't. And you know what? It's okay. At least I can share with you the story. Because I think it's important to have like those days where you're not working. You're just there in the moment and experiencing it. But I'm not gonna lie, the whole time I was thinking, man, I wish I had my camera. And my phone was dying, so I couldn't record on my phone. So that didn't work out. So it was just not only a couch fail, it was a travel fail, a financial fail, it was a vlog fail. It was a fail. And I talked about it yesterday about failing. You just gotta take the L. It's okay. And just to close, let's get some thoughts from the wife about the whole situation. Babe, do you want to come share some thoughts about the couch? Momo, what does that do? What does that accomplish? You smell good.
That's what showers do. Use my hot mess, just got out of the shower.
I don't know about the mess part, but you are hot.
Thanks, babe. I have a tendency to get down on myself real quick. Things could be going good. As soon as one bad thing happens, or I feel like I did something wrong, or there was something I could have done more, I start overthinking, and I think of all the ways I could have changed the outcome. And at the end of the day, what's done is done, and there's nothing you could do to change the past, but you can change the future. And so I just learned he had to kind of get me back to a normal state because I was really, really frustrated myself. But not only that,
she's also pregnant.
This is very true. There's a lot of emotions happening.
When it comes to the lady not being there, the other people showing up really, I felt bad for the people that had to show up and like open the door, because like we totally interrupted their day and they had to come. So in a sense, sorry about that, but you know. But so like them being like 45 minutes late, then the truck cost, you know, like there's so many factors that were not in our control. And like as much as we wanted to control it, you can't get like too upset over things that are just out of your grasp. You can do what you can do, and then the rest is what they call faith. And sometimes it doesn't work out, and you just smile and vlog about it. You know what this reminds me of?
What, babe?
Like sitting on the floor.
Back at your old place?
Back at my old place when I got rid of all my furniture and I didn't have a bed, and you still like came over and hung out with me, and we hung out on Momo's bed. We used it as a bed. So she still like came over and hung out with me, and like we laid on that thing with Momo, and that was like on the floor. So this kind of reminds me of that. It kind of brings you back to those moments. Like we may not have a couch, but we still got each other, and we still got Momo, and we got Bodhi on the way. And that's starting from a place of gratitude.
Very thankful.
Bible.